What's up, everybody? What's up? Coming in here a little different today. K-Styles inspired with the music in the background. Got to have our own little thing going. Because guess what? Tonight is 30 Bird Thursdays, people. Let's get it. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's up?
We good. How you doing, Miss Maggie?
What's going on? Let's go ahead and introduce.
What's going on, people? What it do?
What it do? Let's get to it. Let's go ahead and get into who we got right next to me. So, let's start off with the big man right next to me. Who we got?
What's going on, y'all? This your boy Big Ant. Nose tackle in the middle, bring everybody together.
We do need you on the field, bro. We actually
Too cool.
And in case y'all don't know, of course, I'm Miss Maggie D. You know who I am. But, just had to introduce myself once again, just in case somebody is new to the channel. But right next to me, who do I have on this panel?
Home team. What's happening, home team? Your boy Blackberry the Rex coming at you live in an effect, baby.
And right up under here, who do we have? He might be able to help y'all a little bit.
What's going on, y'all? It's the Falcons therapist here to help you with your Falcons PTSD. Let's get it going.
And right next to him, what you got?
What's up? I'm the coach, man. How everybody's doing? Let's get this thing started. All right, let's do it.
And Knight Rider, where you at? Let them know what's up, Knight Rider.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, armadillos, how everybody doing out there? It's your boy Knight Rider checking in live from Alabama, Georgia, man. My service kind of spotted, so I might be in and out. But I'm about to bust a move in a minute to get some better service. We kind of deprived down here, but I'm here. I'm here, man. I'm ready to talk football, man. Let's get to it.
Miss Maggie, go ahead, Miss Maggie. She paused for a second.
Oh, look. Until Miss Maggie comes back and everything like that, hey, look, they're kind of trying to stop Miss Maggie Fontenot. We can't have it out here. But we're going to get started with the show this evening. First thing we want to do is go through the roll call. And we got what's going on? Tell Sports and Gaming, how you doing? What's going on? We got Fresh Williamson. I'm liking that name right there. That's what's up. So let's go. We got Cat X Boy. What's up? We got Ghost Peppers in the building. He said, "What's good, AFN fan? What's going on?" Hey. We got one of our own up in here. We got Miss Lisa Shepherd. What's going on, Lisa?
Internet won't let me be great, y'all.
I'm trying to tell you. Farmer friend tried to hack your internet.
Folks, I'm sorry. What's up? Well, yeah, you was giving some shout outs to the fans. Lisa Shepherd, ATL Leo. I don't know if you already said his name. Xavier, Georgia, Texas boy. What's up? How you doing? Bubba Gump. How you doing? But let's get right into it. Right before we do it, though, I need for everybody to share this content out right now. Let everybody know it's 31st Thursdays. Don't miss it and hit that subscribe while you're at it. Let's get right into the comments and the topics. And tonight, you guys, we're going to open it up to the fans. So wait up on that. Get your wig right. Get it together because, if you want to come on this screen, you're going to be on camera. Well, you ain't got to, but we would prefer seeing folks to know who you are. So we're going to open up the chat a little later because this is a fan appreciation night because July 15th is actually the 2-year anniversary of the Atlanta Falcons Nation YouTube channel. Even though we've been on Facebook groups for a decade, and that's where everything started with me and Matt Mike. But AFN, it's fairly new during the COVID, situation. We decided, let's go on YouTube and do this thing so everybody can kind of see the faces and everything to the post. So let's go ahead and get right into our topics of the hour. Get right into that. Let's start off with, let's see what we got here. Give me 1 second, people. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Here we go. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so this one is a surprise, even though we already announced it couple of days ago I made a post about it, but this right here, because I was just curious to see what the panel got to say about this. But Eddie Goldman informed the Falcons that he intends to retire. So what does that mean for Dean Pease's defense? And whoever want to start it off, go ahead and gets to it. What you got, Ant?
I mean, I'm just glad it happened now instead of happening later on in the season. And then we got to scramble and, do this and do that to fill the hole. We might already have the pieces there to fill that position. So it's not as bad as what people might think it is. So I'm just, I don't think it's going to hurt as much. So.
Oh yeah, because the depth chart, what Coach said on one of the last show, it's already changed. So they prepared for this, and it's probably something they already kind of knew. Because it wasn't a big deal. It was just like, oh, okay, bye bye. What you got, home team? What you got, home team? Blackberry, what you got?
Like Big Ass said, it's better that it happened now rather than later. Get a team, they'll have all the opportunity in the world now to prepare for, that lineup that they're going to have out there that they would have had Eddie Goldman in. It is what it is. Guys, they decide to be when they want to be, Sometimes it's time to stop. It's time to hang up the cleats a little bit sooner than what you expect sometimes. We don't know the reason behind it, but there's the reason behind it. It is what it is. But it don't hurt the team in no way. So.
And what you got, Mr. Therapist?
I'm going to go a little bit strong on it, only because I'm always business-minded. And it's like this. We want people here that want to be here, number one. Number two, we want people here that want to play. That, still got that love for football. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said, if you didn't feel like the work ethic that you had to put in was worth it, shouldn't have signed the contract. If you didn't feel like this organization was good for you, you shouldn't have signed it. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm with them. I'm glad it happened now versus the middle of the season, during the game on the line. You know what I'm saying? It's best to get all your screw-ups and all these mishaps out the way before game one. Because when we step
about that too, it's like it's better to do it now than the controversy Julio and Ridley situation where it's
right.
Just it's like, okay, get rid of them now. Okay, great. We can all move forward because training camp ain't really started for the veterans yet. So
right.
They ain't even had a chance to jail with them as of yet. ATL Josh, we're gonna go with Coach. Then ATL Josh, we're gonna get you next. Go ahead, Coach.
I don't think it, like everybody said, I don't think it matters. He had no chemistry with the team anyway. So by him coming in, he was new. So it's not going to affect anything because the guys who've been there doing the training camp and doing the mini camp part of it are already jailed. So him coming in is just another body, and that's going to put a fire under the guys who's going to be going to second team anyway. Like Anthony Rush, he's ready now. No, he's ready. So, but it's going to also give. I hope it gives the opportunity to that rookie down there, Timmy Horn. So that's what I'm hoping that will happen. So if he gets an opportunity, I think it'll be kind of almost the same. But I think the kid's better than him anyway. That's just my own saying. That's all I have right there now.
Okay, and ATL Josh, I want you to answer this question from Ultra Shadow 97, and then add your little extra to it. Why did Eddie sign with the team in the first place? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think he wanted to be. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I just believe he wanted to be next to somebody like Grady Jarrett to take some pressure off of him, take some pressure off Grady Jarrett as well. I think he's seen something in the team that he, that he liked, he wanted to be a part of. Because a lot of people underestimating us this season. I think we're gonna have a big season, and he just wanted to be a part of that. I believe,
So you think he went into it anticipating like, okay, this sounds good to me. I know somebody here. It's gonna be a smooth transition, but honestly, I think he got a reality check eventually when he had to meet the coaches, and it was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to work a little harder right about now. I don't think I'm ready for this because we don't know. Because we're gonna get into the next one after that. But, well, we're gonna get to that a little bit after this too. But another reason why we think it could be, somebody said it earlier. Tony Wright said, "I'm glad that Eddie Goldman retired as he did since his heart isn't in it anymore. It would have been highway robbery if it had, he had attempted to play when he knew he was done." So something shifted somewhere because first he was excited. Everybody was excited about it, and I see Knight Rider trying to get up in here. We'll get you on in a minute. But it is what it is. But let's get right into getting. I'm gonna get Knight Rider set up in a minute, but let's get right here though, because.
Hey, Miss Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into that, just want to give a shout out. Hey, man, Noah Tyndale, the professor, man. We hope you get better.
Oh,
yes. Say he got a little bout of COVID going on, bro. Hey, speedy. Hey, what's your speedy recovery, man? We need you.
Oh,
get that rest.
All right, I'm back, y'all. I finally got some decent service.
Go ahead, Knight Rider. You want to add something to it? We're gonna jump right into this Cam Jordan situation, but if you want to,
man, ain't nobody studying Cam Jordan ass. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm so sick of that man. He get on my nerves. I'm praying somebody put him on his ass this year. It's like he spent more time worrying about the Falcons than anybody else on that whole schedule. And then soon as he get to the playoffs somewhere and they mess up, then he get trolled.
Oh,
and he don't know.
Yeah. He don't perform.
Yeah. Oh,
he don't, man. Like, if you only just came to play football just to play against the Falcons, just say that.
Cam Jordan, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. We got a bullseye. We specifically sending the goons after you. So keep all that mouth on the field. We're gonna shove the ball in it, the foot in it, and probably some ham hocks too.
Everything. And then we're gonna slap him with some baby pop.
And then rub his face in some etouffee.
What?
Yeah. Hey, somebody get some eggs in the domes, and when he run out, y'all hit his ass with an egg one time.
You gotta get him kicked out that dome.
Y'all remember that? I'm glad you said that. I don't know what team was it. The Saints? Their bus got egged here.
Oh yeah, that was the Saints.
That was the Saints game.
Yeah, that was the Saints game. I remember that. They had it all over the news everywhere.
But see, that's what they get for putting that billboard by our stadium, though. Why the hell do you have a big billboard in Georgia trying to troll us? So, and then they was, posing on our logo, and man, you know what? Enough of them ain'ts. What you got? Let's see. We got Knight Rider said something. Who want to go next on this topic right here?
Well, I say something about Cam Jordan. He had a field day with Matt Ryan, right? Because he had to chase somebody. He was stationary. Now he has to move his feet more.
So, he got to move.
I'm not worried about him.
Nope.
I'm not worried about him.
Oh, yeah. Because right now, we don't know what the state of the Saints franchise is going to be because we got the man that do the good scouting.
Right. He with us now.
They terrible.
Hours.
And another thing, too, the Saints also in salary cap hell.
No. Here's the main point. Here's the main point. Y'all don't have Sean Payton. So when you get in them situations where you're behind and you don't know what to do, I hate to tell you, them coaches ain't gonna get that creative. You can train under a great coach all you want, but you ain't the great coach. Put it like that. You ain't there.
I just feel sorry for Jameis Winston, man. You in New Orleans. You know how much
got 30 for 30.
Too much.
I know he was.
Jameis Winston playing football in New Orleans is just like Josh Gordon going to Seattle. You know he gonna smoke it back out.
But think about it. Dennis Allen only had 4 wins his whole out of like 32 games.
Right.
Four. What he pulling y'all out of? A paper bag?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who want to add something to this topic?
I mean,
hey, but just,
I don't know why. Y'all don't let Cameron Jordan get under y'all skin.
Hey, now I do remember one dude at first take. One dude at first take, he was a Falcon fan, got on his ass in between breaks.
He wear eyeliner, man.
He got on his ass. He always was doing all that trolling about the Falcons, but then they let him have it about that Rams game, the NFC Championship game. Boy, he was kind of hurt about that. He didn't like it.
Good. Look, y'all. Cameron Jordan don't do shit until he played the Falcons.
He can't do nothing against anybody else.
And now he ain't gonna have the luxury of being, like you said, Coach, coming after a stationary quarterback. He gonna have to move his feet. We gonna blow his ass up on that line.
Y'all go. Hey, when y'all see him on the side, a whole bunch of IV hooked up on his head, you gonna know something. And we got a super chat.
There we go. What up, Lyle?
What up, bro? What's up, man?
Home team. The lost net.
Boys, Cam and cheese sandwiches.
That's it.
We ready. We got some.
I want to see. I want to see how well he come out. Because I guess you figure Mariota gonna be stationary too, huh? You gonna be waiting on him.
Oh man, that's what it is. He gonna get going over there. Him and Riddle. Whoever the hell he play, they can go.
You gotta come to work now. You gotta come to work and earn your pay.
Oh yeah. You better bring that damn lunchbox with you. You better have all the damn jars of pickles. You better have all the ham and cheese sandwiches, all the little $2 for $1 chips in there. You better have everything.
Yeah.
A bubblegum said Cam is just jealous.
Right.
Hey, if you lucky, we might throw him a damn Duckaroo cookie pack in there. So.
He said Tuckaroo.
and let them. Oh, go ahead.
Man, I'm so tired of his punk ass.
Right. That's right there.
Ever since he came in the league, man, ain't nobody studying him. He a little puppy now.
Hey, go over there and knock him on his ass one time, man.
Oh, we're gonna shut him up.
Yeah.
I'm put him on his ass.
Yeah.
Big time.
Because I want to see. See, the thing is, what they don't realize is everybody keep. If you listen to the media, they talk as though we still have Matt Ryan. Nothing wrong with Matt Ryan, but you gotta understand, you have no film on us.
Zero.
And I guess the only film, and I hope you don't think the preseason game is going to be a prelude to because that's going to be the vanilla stuff. So you don't have any film on us.
Oh.
So how are you planning to stop us?
You can't.
I'll wait.
And what you got on that?
Exactly.
ATL Josh, my bad. You got something to add to it, Cam? You care?
Well, the key with that is Jake Matthews. Jake Matthews is gonna have to show up when we play him. You know, he's gonna have to keep Cam and that D line off of the quarterback because
he don't go to Jake though.
If he beat him up, then he gonna keep talking. He gonna keep talking. If he get to that quarterback a lot and pressure and all that, he gonna talk some more. So we'll be hearing him again. So we gotta shut him up.
Now, I got what Ghost Pepper said. Cameron Jordan is doing his job. He plays violent to us very well. We just need to beat them to shut them the fuck up. That's
exactly.
Did we split with them last year?
Yeah.
Did we split with them last year?
Yeah.
No, we split with them last year. We split.
Yeah.
We did.
But see, the thing is, you got
with a terrible team.
Yeah, but see, you got think about it. He faced a pocket quarterback. He never faced a scrambling quarterback. He never faced a mobile quarterback. Right. That's the difference. Mm-hmm. That's the learning curve that he gonna have to put into effect. Now he may try something the second time we see him, but you ain't gonna what you gonna have for a quarterback that can get 10 yards easily if he want to. And then we got big receivers, so if you're trying to come at him, it's two, 3-step drop. It's up in the air. Now your corners and safeties got to deal with the basketball team.
He said we win, we'll have 3 months of bragging rights. And then Tony Wright said, remember at New Orleans in 2019 when the Falcons beat the Aints 26-9 in that game, Jordan had 1 assisted tackle. That's it as a rookie. Khalid McGarry held him to
I remember that game.
And pancaked him twice. And it's happened.
Yeah.
Ooh, I remember that game perfectly. Yeah. I remember that game like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Ooh, I remember that game.
Look, y'all. But to everybody's point, though, we are going to have to establish that run game, period. That's what we're going to have to do because we can't come out there like preparing the pass. That run game got to get started.
Yeah. Because then they can't pin their ears back.
Cameron Jordan don't do shit all year long until he comes. Why are we paying this man any attention?
We can throw some jabs at him, a couple of minutes. He just wanted to get himself relevant and put his name out there just to say something. Okay, ain't nobody looking for him.
Cameron Jordan ain't nothing but a punk ass, y'all. He don't want to show up until you time for him to play Atlanta. Don't nobody give a damn about Cameron Jordan. Go sit your ass down.
Right. They have several seats. Several.
Yes. So let's get right into. We don't say enough about that man. He don't have too much time on our show, so we're gonna move on to the next one. This just broke today, people. Falcons place because everybody been talking about what's going on with Deion Jones. Well, now he's on the PUP list ahead of 2022 training camp, so he's not going to suit up for now. But because it's in before preseason, it's not an extensive PUP list. He can actually show up whenever he wants to, once he's better. So, your thoughts on that, everybody, whoever wanted to chime in on that.
I think he out the door, man. I thought Debo was out the door, man. I think he out the door, man.
You think so?
I think he out the door, man. If you look at it, I think with how they drafted the linebackers they got, I think the way they talk about Michael Walker, the way they talk about Rashawn Evans, Troy Anderson, I think Debo gonna be the odd man out. So it ain't looking good for him to be in a Falcons uniform. That's just me personally. He could be there, but I just don't think I don't think he's gonna play this year. If he do play, he gonna play a little bit, and we're gonna get rid of him.
I mean, you bring up a valid point because he really don't fit the defensive scheme that much. Nah. Because they want big linebackers. Yeah. That's what they want. They want a big second level.
Yeah.
I mean, but his skill set, you don't get a whole lot of Deion Jones now. You don't get a whole lot of guys that can cover linebackers that can cover the way Deion Jones can cover.
That's true.
Yeah.
And he's very smart. I don't want people don't need to look at last season as all tell all about Deion Jones, because a lot of the reason why he took a couple steps back in production is because they was Foye Luakon was a part of that, that process. You know what I mean?
He was helping him out.
And as far as him on being placed on the PUP, it's before the season starts, so he can still be activated at any time.
Right.
And he did have surgery on his shoulder, and as Juan explained before we aired, it's not a common joint.
No.
So that this is probably just to protect, just to show that we protecting him from re-aggravating anything that could get re-aggravated. He'll probably still do personal workouts on that shoulder. He probably still rehabbing a little bit on that shoulder too. So surgery is surgery, y'all. You go under the knife. You have to take precaution. So that's probably all this is. But Knight Rider do bring up a fair point though.
To piggyback off of that, not to cut you off, Coach. I believe, yeah, they're protecting him, but I believe they'll use Dion in a limited role if they bring him back. You know what I'm saying? Because of his awareness, because he knows how to read, offenses and what they do, he can be used more or less for like interceptions and stuff like that. Not so much, the tackling aspect of it. Because Deion Jones was known for getting interceptions. And the thing that threw everybody off was people got to realize he was actually helping out Foye when Foye was struggling. And that's the thing. He was trying to give Foye the game while he was still here about what to look for. So he stepped back to allow Foye to shine. That's the one thing about it. But yeah, in this particular situation, it's more or less on a trying to keep him protected.
Okay. This is my whole take on everything. Sounds good what we're saying. However, if he does not show up on Tuesday, there's a problem. Think about it. If he does not show up on Tuesday, he's on a pup list, there's a problem. He's not coming back. This is training camp. That means you got to show up when you're hurt or not at training camp.
Yeah.
You're not going to be sitting at home doing training camp hurt.
Nah.
So if he's not in that building on Tuesday.
Not in this new regime.
Yes, if he's not in that building on Tuesday, there's a problem. So that's my take on it. We're going to go from there. So.
You got Anna ATL, Josh, whichever.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say this. We know DJ too small. Like he be getting bounced around a lot. He got speed. I love him, but he too small. I think picking off on what Blackberry said, we need to go bigger. Like they trying to go bigger because nowadays
you breaking up
4'6",
ATL, Josh, you breaking up just a little bit, so we didn't catch the end of it. It looked like you froze too.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, while he gets situated, go ahead, Ant. What you have to say?
I mean, I get what everybody's saying. That he too small and and all that, but he was playing in a new defensive scheme last year. So we have to give him a chance to prove himself in this new defense this year before we can say that he doesn't fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad he got on the pup list, so now he has a chance to get healthy, fully healthy. And once he gets fully healthy, let's see if he can, prove that he can provide some services in this new defense.
I want to get to this Lisa Shepard comment, and then of course if Ant's having, I want to say Ant ATL. I think he just jumped out. He'll be back. Lisa said from Spot Track, Deion Jones signed a 4-year, $57 million contract with the Atlanta Falcons, including a $11 million signing bonus, $34 million guaranteed, and an average annual salary of $14,250,000. So, well, that's another thing. It was hits the money.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely the money situation because it was like, we're trying to get rid of these contract situations so we can have a little bit more wiggle room to move around, add more pieces. Because right now we need a nose tackle. Maybe not. So there's some stupid rumor going around, but I think that's a fake source talking about that they're in the talks of a quarterback.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, really.
They really want the fans to go crazy.
Clickbait.
They want us to go crazy.
Clickbait, man.
They want, they want some clickbait. They just want somebody to look at.
You talk about closing that stadium down. Well, we don't want to say this, man. It'll be Toyota beers.
Okay, it's gonna be goddamn Pinto.
I see Noah said if Debo is too small, remember Foye was smaller.
Yeah.
He had no weight on him.
Yeah,
Man, Foyer was a tackling machine though, boy. He was a
yeah.
tackling
But they were,
machine.
but
Y'all know
last year they were tearing him up though.
Y'all remember Keith Brookins?
Oh
Keith
man,
Brookins, yeah.
man.
How can we forget Keith Brookins?
Remember Keith Brookins had a lot of tackles behind the line of scrimmage. He wasn't behind the line of scrimmage. His tackle was chasing people. I looked at the film. He wasn't getting those tackles right head up. He was chasing people. So that's another story. He had a lot of those. So.
Y'all love seeing my niece on chin. My niece. Ari, come here. I think my niece, she want to get on the show. Come here, Ari.
Hey niece.
She a Falcons fan in the making. Come on, say hey everybody. Say hey to everybody. Come on. Say hey, sweetheart. Say hey, y'all. Say hey.
Hey.
Hey. I'm about to get her some gift. Hey, cutie. Uh-oh.
She a Falcons fan in the making right here, y'all.
You say rise up.
That's it.
Rise up.
Say rise up.
There we go. Yeah.
There it is.
This is brought to you by Falcons Next Generation.
Yeah, that's right.
And Georgia Texas boy said he stopped from tackling and kept going for the kill shot. And yeah, like with this going on, if you can't, get to that player, you're pretty much useless at this point. You can't can't get this going.
Yeah.
You're a little useless. So it's like there might be some, like Coach said, it could be some conversations going on, and if he don't show up, it might be time to start worrying about what's going to be next. But I already know the Falcons. Look, they was shopping around Kevin Ridley before he got so it's like, look.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a first round for him.
We don't wait around on nothing. We be like, okay, well, it's a possibility he's here. It's a possibility. Now I already know they already gonna talk down some conversation to somebody, and they got a replacement right in the works.
Yeah, old Disco Ridley.
Skating on the 50-yard line.
They got their roll box.
I'm trying to tell you. Hitting that John Travolta.
We're gonna change it up just a little bit because, like I said, we're gonna get to the fans eventually too. But this is something that kind of is continuing on from the heavy hitters last night. I made an appearance last night on there just to kind of promote tonight's show. And we talked about, as we was talking about Eddie Goldman, and people don't know what's really going on with him. The question really is, let's just talk about it a little bit. The importance of mental health awareness in the NFL. So it's going to get a little serious here because I think that this is a nice time to have a little conversation about that. That's why I said we're going to get to it just a little bit. Could it be? Yeah, he's big and ready to go, but there's something going on for him to want to retire early in his career. He was only, 28? 28.
28. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then when you're that's like starting a new job. You ready? Okay, I'm good. You're all hyped about getting a position, and then when you finally find out, oh well, here's the what you got to do. I'm just throw it on your lap. You got to do all of that. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna call my family and my auntie and them and see if this situation I need to worry about. Yeah, I signed the, resume and the contract and got the job and signed up on everything else. But now I'm seeing what you're throwing at me. Maybe I'm not mentally ready for this. So could it be a mental thing for Eddie?
Yeah. Well, it could be. It could be. I don't know whether it's where his headspace is, or like how some people like some fans, they will get on the player's skin and they ain't gonna want to have to deal with all that BS and all that shit. But then again, it could also be an injury that's still kind of lagging on him because I heard some rumblings that he had got injured in Chicago and he really didn't get back to where he was at. And he just maybe just feel like if he can't just give it his all, then
might as well not do it.
It's just better for me to go ahead and just hang him up and just go with it. To be done with it.
He is another. He also in 2020 he didn't play the 2020 season, the COVID season. So it could be something there, So it's a lot of things that could be going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate to see him go, but hey.
Yeah,
like
because
everybody said, I'm glad it happened now.
yeah.
Not during the season. Yes.
Well,
Thank God.
a lot of people, football is their life, and once you get that small bit of doubt, or when your body get the best of you, it starts wearing on your mental. You know what I'm saying? You start questioning whether or not you can still perform, whether or not you bring any kind of value to a team. So it could be. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, it's a brutal game. It's brutal. It's brutal physically, but it's especially brutal mentally. And then, once you come off the field, you still got to deal with everyday life. You got to deal with your home life, so that all plays a part.
Oh, yeah.
Could it be the weather also? Because it does get hot down in Georgia.
Man, now that ain't no excuse. If no big ass don't know
It's
how.
warm.
Don't trying to be
Chicago
funny.
too,
Don't
but-
trying to be funny.
Man.
Coach, we're trying to say we start off too quick.
That is
So
something
I got the 85 today. It was hot here today. 85 was hot.
85 ain't hot.
Oh, yeah,
hot
here.
That's cold.
I mean, that's true.
That's
That
mild
humidity
to
in
us.
Georgia, it is a
It's
beast.
a different heat than Chicago heat.
Yeah, that's a different.
Oh,
heat.
yeah, always way different. Chicago don't have heat. They have wind. We got heat.
Big game. Go ahead, because I'm going to dive into it a little bit deeper.
Go ahead. You good. I'm good. I'm good.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna give y'all. They don't do nothing.
There you go.
Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all.
Because I'm gonna add something to it once you guys are done.
Okay. Yeah. I want y'all to look at it from a different aspect here. And Warren kind of touched on it a little bit. He may only be 28, but y'all got to remember, these guys been playing football for a long time. And doing some research on CTE, you don't know when that's triggered. And it's something that can't be found in the brain, in a living human brain. They don't find it until we pass away, until somebody passes away, and they can do, an autopsy on the brain. We're seeing players more and more leave the game of football earlier than what they used to. And even though the game is changing and, leagues they're coming up with scientific ways to make the helmets a different, to help these guys with, those kind of injuries. But that's not an injury. That's a disease. CTE is a disease. There's nothing that can prevent it if you have if too much head trauma. These guys been playing football for a long time. It could be, and we don't know, but it could be a situation where he done talked to family, and he won't, if he got kids, I don't know, a wife or whatever. I played football throughout high school. I started in junior high. I played throughout high school. Had opportunity to go further, but I didn't. There were plenty of situations where I was concussed, and you don't know. You don't know when that CTE is triggered. Nobody knows. I don't know if that's what's going on with him or not, but what I do know is I take a lot more pause when I see these guys retire early. And I know as a fan, when we see these guys getting ready to come, and we kind of get in our feelings a little bit when they leave or something like that. But in this situation, this guy's retiring. It's not like he said, you know what, I decide I don't want to play for the Falcons. I'm going to play for somebody else. I'm going to opt out my contract or something. This guy's retiring. So there's something serious about that. So mental health, you guys, with football,
it's very, very, very important for us to understand as fans. These guys are putting their body through car wrecks every time they go out there on that field.
Yes, they are.
So
Oh yeah.
let's just, I just myself, I take a little pause and I respect the man's choice to lead the game when he's deciding to leave it, because more than likely it does have something to do with mental health.
Yeah. Very well put, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I ain't got nothing to say. he basically just broke it down right there.
This guy the same age as my son.
You got something to say, Ant? Then I'm gonna add something.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like Blackberry was saying. I mean, I can go to that different aspect of different than a fan too, because I used to play coming from park ball all the way up to senior high school, so I know the violence of the game, and it might not be just he don't want to play, or it might not just be an injury. It might be something wrong with either his mind or he got injured in his head. And as a fan, we have to sit back and realize, these are not just players; they are people as well. And if we don't, think about that, then we're doing them a disservice as well as us.
Yep, absolutely.
You're right.
And I want to add to it because I actually, John Abraham, a lot of people don't know, me and him kind of communicate on hey, I can just message him and he'll reply back. So we have like a little bond now. I'm trying to get him on the show. He said he agreed that he could. I said, let me know. But he's it's gonna come when it's gonna come. So hopefully we'll work on it, but I ain't gonna beg him either. Because the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't know if everybody remember, maybe earlier last year, it might have been last year, John Abraham kind of went through a mental health crisis where he was in the hospital. He lost his weight, and somebody told him, you need to go get some help ASAP. Something is not right. And from the communication, I ain't gonna get too deep into it because it's personal, but he basically said that after that, because honestly, earlier this year, I went through my own mental health thing where I was all over the place. I really wasn't myself. I was trying to cope on my own and have a lot of high anxiety. It was just a lot going on, and I was still trying to run the channel. I actually reached out to him because of the conversation we previously had, and basically he's working on his own mental health. He's better, but now he's actually realizing that it's definitely CTE, and now he's actually like getting heavily involved in the research for it, and then it's more than just CTE. The way he broke it down, it's CTE and other types of brain illnesses that comes with this football play. So he kind of told me a little bit. I was like, I thought it was just CTE. He's like, no, it's way more than that. The brain is a complex organ. So he's actually now, getting some studies into it. So that's why I would love to have him on the show to kind of give us a little bit of insight on that research and things that he's getting into. But I'm saying this. We love John Abraham.
Oh yeah,
all these players, but you don't know what is mentally going on. Chris Chandler, we had Chuck Smith on the show. No, maybe it was I can't think of other players we had on the show. Keenan Forney and I can't think of the other guy, but we had them on the show too, and they said Chris Chandler is going through CTE issues, but he's been gone for the most part. So I don't know his update right now, but he's definitely going through some issues. So it's like for these players to get out of here early, there's something that still is missed. Even though the NFL is trying to, soften the NFL league up, there's a reason for it. But there still needs to be awareness, like I said, therapy, because you shouldn't be having players on the field taking their shirt off, running on the field acting a fool. You know, so somebody in somebody's camp is not taking initiative and the responsibility of their players either. I suggest therapy. Like my daughter, she goes through her own thing. She sees a therapist every week. I think they need to be having it. I don't know what the details of this, program they got for the players to bring more awareness to it, but yeah, there's just a lot more things that need to happen for these players, because just kind of like wrestling, them wrestlers hold their bodies all over the place.
I was just about to say that same thing, man. I was just about to say the same thing about wrestling.
Boxing too.
I don't know if y'all remember the whole Chris Benoit thing. But there was one guy, Christopher Nowinski. After he got out of wrestling, he had a lot of concussion issues. He basically got out of wrestling, to do more research on CTE and wrestlers and stuff. And that's when he came out with the findings about Chris Benoit. Yeah. So that's a whole it's something serious.
Well, see, you got to think too. Most people, when they're fans, a lot of them don't realize once you get off the field, once you get out the ring, boxing ring or whatever, life goes on.
It does.
You got the same obligations, the same pressures, the same insecurities, and all of that come with being a entertainer, sports entertainer, whatever. So you get knocked around. You get knocked out. You come out of the derby after getting knocked around by grown men, and you still got to perform. You still got family members you got to look after. You still got business ventures you got to take care of. You got kids. You may have nieces or nephews.
Burden of who you are as a player. You being healthy to take care of your family.
Right, and that's pressure on top of not being 100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're not getting the sleep that you need to. All of this practicing, you're constantly putting your body through trauma day in and day out, working out, doing this, doing that, and you only get a little bit of chance to rest. And people that don't know, a lot of your mental health issues in the brain come from lack of sleep, lack of rest, because your brain has to have a certain amount of downtime to offload, upload, and heal. And when you constantly going and constantly having to perform, after a while, that takes a toll. That's why dementia is so serious. I had three grandparents that had dementia, to the point where they didn't even recognize who I was nor themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's coming from constantly working. My grandfather working 18 hours a day, coming home, doing whatever he got to do, not resting, never taking time. So when you got concussions on top of that, that it takes a toll. So I'm like, Blackberry, you got to respect the person's decision. When it comes out, then you make your decision. But these players they gotta take care of themselves.
Got to.
Like
we
I
don't
said,
have some.
We don't
have some. Go ahead, Blackberry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say we don't know why he retired. Right. Yeah, maybe he retired because he feels like he done made enough money that he needs to make, and now he wants to just spend time with family. Right. Maybe he just came to that decision after he signed a 1-year deal. Who knows? But I because of all the mental illness that we're starting to see go around in sports, because it's even in single player sports, in tennis and golf, right? So because we seeing that now, these players, they got a lot more information at their disposal about this stuff now, and they got, if you got the right people in your camp, you got the right people in your circles telling you, hey, you done made. In his case, he done made over $40 million. You done made over $40 million. You don't have to keep playing football. His wife could be saying, hey, I need you here at 60, 70 years old. I want you here at 60, 70. I want you all the way here. You never know. You never know what it is.
Like what Lisa said, and then you go ahead, Coach. Some fans only care about players' entertainment value and forget about them as human beings. And what you got to say that, Coach?
Big time.
Well, that's what people think of these athletes and stuff. They're like entertainment, So, but they're humans. The main thing is everybody's a human. They're a human being, so you got to respect that person's decision. So,
Yeah.
Like I was saying though, this CTE thing and this brain stuff, you got to think about when Junior Seau died. They're like, why did that man kill himself? All these guys that have killed themselves over the last couple of years is crazy.
Hey, Night Rider, you got a party going on?
I'm at my brother's. They just all talking. That's why I'm muting the mic.
It's kind of loud.
Yeah, I'm gonna step outside.
Okay.
But yeah,
Thank
so
you.
like I said, you gotta respect these people, man. His retirement, hey, like I said, when people get mad with these guys making all this money, I said, get your money while you can.
Yeah.
They gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it. So you can't be upset with these guys getting those big contracts. I don't care. I'm happy for you. I wish it was me.
Yeah.
So get your money when you can. So
Right.
You never do your last. Like I tell when I coach, I tell my kids, I say, listen, if you play this game here, play like it's your last play. You never know what's gonna happen in your next play. So
tomorrow is not promised.
Yeah, I know that with my mom in 2020, for example, she got a new job. Then on her second day, she got kidney stones and had to puke in the office room. She was excused from work, but never went back. Life is hard.
Yeah.
Life is hard, And who's in that trolling? I didn't even see that troll, but
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah, I saw him. Yeah.
No, okay, we're gonna ignore that comment.
Yeah.
Trying to.
Is it a swamp person?
It might be.
Probably.
It might be one of them. Who knows? Everybody hate Atlanta.
Thank you, Lisa, for looking out.
If it's a swamp person, go crawl back in your damn cave over there drinking that swamp soup.
Hey, no. What happened was one of the strippers didn't want to give him what he wanted in Atlanta, and they gave him a bad batch of lemon pepper wings, so he mad. He'll be all right.
It says, I'm glad that Goldman made his decision now instead of waiting until after the season starts and do it after week 1. Yeah, he was anticipating on coming and he realized, I don't think I can handle this. At least we was able to do it before the season so we can kind of adjust and it won't be putting us in no type of limbo. But let's go ahead because speaking of players and, it's something interesting that if anybody paid attention to that Dean Pease interview on Atlanta Falcons with Tori McElhaney, because she just recently was on our show, so bragging rights for that, for having somebody just so amazing on the channel to right behind that to have an awesome interview with Dean Pease, because we had talked about her doing more podcasts because she had recently did AJ Terrell. That was a great interview for her. So I was like looking forward to see what she had next. So Dean Pease' recent interview feedback. And if anybody didn't watch it or caught it, from what I gather, I actually sat down and watched both because I be at work bored, so I checked it out. And one thing I love about this interview is he basically was saying him and his wife. One thing they do is they invite the family, the players over to the home, feed them. He'll have like 10 players at a time at his house each week, getting to know them. Mama baking brownies and things, bringing it to training camp and things like that. He's even said that sometimes he even missed the big events they having where the other coaches are doing other things to go scout and that. No, he's sitting in the players' mama's living rooms or somebody's house just to see what their upbringing is. And, if it's a single parent home, poverty, he's taking it from just, you're a player on my team, but he's trying to get internally into, okay, for a player to be their best, yes, the physical, get on that field and do your job, but also who are you as a person? He said they're human, they're people. So and he said he's still doing it now. He said his wife is still bringing brownies to the Falcons camp. And that he said he walk up in camp he walking in there like, what brownies at? Hey, where they at? So they fighting over the way he was talking. He was like, they fighting over the brownies. So it's like he's bringing that. And what he said,
that teacher mentality.
Yes, and he's basically just like he value Arthur Smith too. because or the coaches that he's actually worked for. He said a majority of the coaches he might have, some of the coaches he worked for, he talked, he coached.
Yeah.
So that factor. You go ahead.
Nothing, and I know, and I know, Coach, you can attest to it. You too, Blackberry. When you are down to your last, when the game ain't going right, or you having a tough time, nothing makes you fight harder than when you had that memory of, dag, my coach actually cares about me as a person. That's them kind of, he's developed. You ever seen, what is it, We Are the Titans? You see how hard they played for Denzel. Denzel was on their behind, but at the end of the day, he cared about his players. That's the kind of squad that you feel when you get on the field, because they not only.
Before you get to no one check me on, because look, I be doing this. Look, y'all gotta understand. Miss Maggie T is setting up a show, putting up banners. So it's like, thank you, Noah, for pointing out that I spelled Dean Pease all extra wrong. But Noah, so in his COVID and everything, he over here making sure Miss Maggie T don't mess up things. So thank you, Noah. I'm gonna get this little banner right.
He got to be a smart guy. Well, he the professor. You know how they do.
And I appreciate that, because look, Matt might be the one that be checking stuff for me, but I don't know where he at today. So, I gotta check myself on some things. So,
but nothing makes you play harder when y'all down. Like when you think back about
it's small things right there.
Yeah,
that make a player want to play hard for a coach. It's little things. Because I had a couple coaches that was like that.
That shows up in championship games. That shows up in the playoffs when you thinking back like, yo, we playing for Coach Dean Pease. We got to show out. You know what I'm saying? This man do everything for us. That drives a culture. And that's what we've been lacking. Because like I said, for you to when you personally get to know somebody and they on the field, you don't want to disappoint them. You're not trying to be like, oh man, I did the best I could, coach. Nah, you basically dying for this man. And this is what people not paying attention to.
Right.
He is building a squad to where when you come in, it's gonna be like, nah, coach said such and such, let's go, bro. We not playing. So he a genius. He doing it right. And that's gonna translate to the offense. That's gonna translate to special teams. And the Atlanta Falcons culture will be like, yo, no, you coming here, we about business.
Come correct.
Right.
Oh yeah. And that's a testament of his whole career. You see how successful Dean Pease has been as a defensive coordinator.
Yep.
Like I tell people, it's the small things that make shit that just it put everything together for bigger shit.
Right.
And that's something cue ball, man, he lacked a whole lot of in Atlanta when he was here. Let him take that shit to Dallas with him.
He got some great sayings though.
Made brownies for us. That come in.
The soft serve committee.
We'll back to Bobby. I said one of my friends' mom made brownies for us after Friday night games back when I was playing football in high school. It's just the little things that you do for these players that makes a world of difference for them. They remember that. It's like they make them feel like they special.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! All the orange slices and Capri Sun we got when I was little after football game. I appreciate the hell out of it.
Halftime.
Do you know right now that will literally and because we speaking on it, that literally changes the mental health aspect of your players, because your players now see this is somebody I can go talk to when I'm having a rough day. This is somebody that's gonna help me out of my funk when I need that talk. Or when Dean Pease decide to get on them, there's that level of respect to where, okay, let me buckle down. It ain't just another man hollering at another man for him to go out there and do his job. He gonna be able to rally the defense at times where most teams' defenses fall apart. And that's what we've been lacking.
I mean, I want to say something here. It kind of remind me of what like I said, Keenan Ford and them said about on our show about Dan Reeves.
Yeah.
Dan Reeves, like you said, to get on the players, but it's all love. It's family. I'm your, you better answer to me and respect me. So it's like when Dan Reeves went into the room, everybody's, they straighten up. Wait a minute. Let's get ourselves together. I'm going to show you some respect. And they loved him like a dad. You see pictures of them hugging and, you see them all happy. That's what I think that Dean Pease is bringing to this organization. He just said he said he couldn't do it. His wife got him a golf membership. He played a couple of golfs and he was like, you know what? I want to get back out there and coach. It's in him. He loved it.
Yeah. He's a lifer. He's a football lifer.
Yeah. That's what get him going.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what's gonna make us. That's gonna bring the dogs out of these guys that may be on the fence mentally. You know what I'm saying? You got to think when somebody know you care about them. Oh, they're gonna go out. They're gonna go out in the field and act a fool. They don't care who out there.
Big time.
You can tell that these guys are respecting this whole organization because the way they talk after practice, when you see that they do little small interviews, these guys are like pumped. They're happy. They're like excited to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Before the last couple of years, you ain't see all that. They walk the field and like loafing, But now these guys are running off the field and see a camera. Hey, Mr. Cameraman, and so on and so on. But now, before, so I'm excited. So.
Okay, just gonna do a little intermission right here, you guys. I'm, pull a little K-Styles on y'all. So I need some lights on this thing. I don't even know what song he was using. Let's see.
But we about to turn up one time for him, man.
We're gonna put the music on. I don't know what it sounds like.
You gonna turn up on?
She better turn up. She from the ATL. The hell you talking about? What we do?
Some lights on this thing. If you watch it, please like, share the content out. And right now we're getting ready to open up to the fans. So y'all better get it together. I'm gonna put the link in the stream. Because it's really football is coming, people. We got the veterans reporting next week. So I want to know
we got 36 people and what 39.
Yeah. So I'm ready to hear some fans' reactions. It's been a minute since AFN done this. Go ahead and have some fans on and speak their piece. I hope I get some lights. Get some lights up. We got to get it up there, people.
We got 30 and we got 30 lights right now.
Man, Mike here tripping.
Man, Mike, what you talking about? This come after.
Y'all, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all on one of them.
It makes you think about putting them lights up. So whatever it is.
Them lights been going out all over town, man.
Only Mad Mike.
Man. Hey, Ghost Peppers. I need to know what inspired your name, bro. Can you message down there where you get Ghost? What is? It's Ghost Peppers, right? Yeah. I need to know what's the inspiration behind that name, fella. That's a very interesting name. I got a notion. I got a notion.
He ate and forgot what his real name is.
Damn it! I was definitely doing.
Somebody made him eat. Somebody made him eat some of them peppers. He was doing that pepper challenge, and he stuck with him.
Hey, well, the goat peppers a motherfucker, boy.
He probably survived. He probably survived them peppers.
hey, that Carolina Reaper, that deal.
The link is in the chat, so let's get to it. Just give me your, I want to know what your expectations for the Falcons, good or bad. Let's be respectful here, though, but please be mindful of everyone's time. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes to jump, speak your piece. But we're gonna make sure we make room for other people. So don't be on here trying to be on the show. You should email an audition to do that. So, but no, I want to, this is fan appreciation because of our 2-year anniversary that was on July 15th. In case people are kind of late, AFN began on YouTube 2 years ago during that pandemic. And we was like, everybody in the house anyway, why not? Even though Matt Mike been doing the thing a little bit longer than AFN, so y'all kind of started off with Matt Mike Sports. Now we got AFN, even though he's everything. AFN, Matt Mike Sports. But what we're trying to do now is we're trying to keep Matt Mike Sports with the heavy hitters, Noah and the crew. And then, just trying to give this platform is more for the fans to get their shine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We open it up for everybody just to get an opportunity. You never know where you can go with this opportunity. So please, the link I've been hearing everybody, I want to jump on. Now is the time.
Mm-hmm.
Get on here.
Come on
Speak
in.
your piece. Come on. The
Come
floor
on.
is open.
Bro, Bumblebee. I don't know what mic
Georgia,
on.
Texas
Who
boy
is
down there.
Bumblebee?
That's Georgia, Texas boy.
Okay, Georgia, Texas boy. We're gonna go ahead and get Georgia, Texas boy on. I'm curious to find out,
There
why
he
you
is.
the Georgia, Texas boy. What's up? How you doing?
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing?
Come on,
Brandon,
bro.
how you doing?
Cooling, man. Training camp here, man. It's here. It's football season, man.
Woo! Yes.
What you looking for? What you looking most forward to with training camp?
What I'm looking forward to Jalen Mayfield versus Justin Schaefer.
Okay.
I'm trying to solidify that offensive line. What Terry Fontenot did in this offseason, we upgraded in every position. People say that we didn't upgrade in quarterback. We traded Matt Ryan, and the only quarterback we had was Felipe Franks. So technically, we did upgrade at quarterback.
That's right. That part.
We upgraded at every position on this team. If we get a dog like Justin Schaefer, look who this man went up against every day. Don't just think about last year. Think about the defensive lineman Georgia had for the last 4 years.
Speak on that shit, bro. Speak on that, bro. Went up against the best defensive line the NCAA done seen in years.
And for the last 4 years, and then Georgia defense was mostly seniors. So just think about the people he went against. First round talent, second round talent, third round talent. A true left guard. People was talking about Sawyer. We need Sawyer. We didn't need a right guard. We needed somebody to compete at left guard. You bring in somebody like Jermaine Fede. You really think that man want to be a swing tackle? He trying to start. He coming in for Caleb McGarry's job. Arthur Smith is about to build a dog offensive line. The pieces is there. The pieces is there. We got pieces everywhere. Compare this team to last year, we had one running back. Now we got 3. We had one wide receiver who was really like a number 3 or a number 4. Now we got 5 wide receivers who 6'3" or better.
Oh yeah, see, I like the way Arthur Smith going though. He building the culture. We finna be big and physical. We finna beat your ass off the line.
We about to be smash mouth football
real good.
with a splash of RPO.
Dirty Birds. That's the reason why they changed it back to Dirty Birds.
Exactly. And I'm out here in cowboy country, and these folks out here are ridiculous.
Them. They everywhere, man. They everywhere. They are everywhere.
I'm a Georgia boy, and my grandma a Cowboys fan. How you think that made me feel?
Hell, my uncle's a diehard Cowboy fan. He wanted me to paint his star in the back. I said, if I paint that star, it's gonna be red and black.
Listen, I got a spouse that's a Cowboy fan, so you already know how that go.
Oh man,
brother, yeah, I feel for you, brother. My wife a Jets fan.
But she out number 4-1. So me and my daughter's Falcon fan.
But yeah, I feel like our team. People say we got the worst rosters. We got 3 tight ends. We got 2 receiving tight ends and a true blocking tight end.
Oh yeah.
And let's get William Amy that also join in since he's on the squad too. Go ahead, William Amy. What you got to say, Nick? Georgia boys, since it's only 2 of you guys, y'all can kind of hang with us a little bit. I said y'all can get on off, but I thought it was gonna be like a tale of people. Normally, it is a line of people trying to get on this string. So, go ahead, William Amy.
Oh no, I was ready for the season. It started off in the trenches, like I said, like they said, like you gotta have the offensive line blocking. We can't really be throwing the ball like how we used to, so we gotta just run the ball, be physical,
Hey, William, we can't really hear you. I hate to apologize for that. We couldn't really hear. I don't know if you like you at work or something.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you a little better.
Okay, I was saying is we gonna have our offensive line play a little more better in the run game and the pass game. We're not gonna be throwing the ball like 50 times or 30 times. We're gonna have to be balanced running the ball with Tyler. I think Tyler Algier could be the second running back, so we can get the low off part of Patterson and move him around as a slot receiver. You know, I feel like he could play that role. And watch out for what's the dude named Drake London. I think he can win the offensive rookie of the year if we put him in the right situations.
I agree.
We agree wholeheartedly.
And one more thing, for Noah Tucker, I like D'Angelo Malone to start because I think that dude hungry. A lot of people sleeping on him and Troy Anderson. This is time here to start because Deion Jones out because we just see him on the PEP list. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just ready for our defense to get more stop explosive runs and get a lot of interceptions and put our offense back in the field and run the ball and be balanced and eat the clock up.
Hey, I like that. And it's just gonna be a whole new feeling with this team. We don't know what to expect. We might get out there and get our butts handed to us. You never know. But look, their attitude is a little different. They want to win. They want to play.
Oh yeah, right. And even if Troy Anderson don't start, bro, he gonna be a vital piece on that defense. You can believe that. Yeah.
Oh man. And don't be surprised you see him on the offensive play running that quarterback at that Wildcat thing.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was a quarterback at one point.
Watch out for it.
He remind me of Muhammad Sanu. You remember Muhammad Sanu could throw too?
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you somebody else too.
Quarterback at Rutgers.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Antoine Randall? Same thing.
Oh yeah. Same
Antoine
thing.
Randall, yep.
You guys, Georgia, Texas, and William Manny, you got anything else you wanted to add? Because we're probably gonna be on too much longer. Just wanted to give the fans kind of put in some feedback.
And one more thing, we just gotta just prove a lot of teams this year. I like us in the wild card because I don't see Tampa going back. We could split with them, but we got to sweep the Saints because Cam Jordan's talking a lot of shit since the defense attack Gordon. So yeah, I'm ready for week one.
At this point.
His new name will be Spam Norton.
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you guys up, but I appreciate it being on the show, man. That's all I said. I'm ready for the season. I'm waiting for Tyler Alexander. He a sleeper too. So I'm waiting for the season to start.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you coming on, bro.
I always seeing you in the chat.
Appreciate you, bro.
Again, and Georgia, Texas boy. Why are you? Didn't even tell me why. Thank you, William. If anybody look, the link is in the chat. Just bring maybe a couple of more people on, then we're gonna get up out of here. You said you always that's okay.
One love. I'm calling from Seaport, Savannah, Georgia.
Hey, so bad.
912. I see y'all over there in the Pope, man.
You already know, salute.
Wow, man. Always represent for the home team, baby. Always.
Always.
Yes, sir.
Why they call you that?
Because I was born in Georgia, and then I moved to Texas when I was a teenager, and I just been in Texas ever since. So Georgia, Texas boy. And I love the culture of Texas. Like once you come to Texas, Texas is wide open. Texas is really like a land of opportunity. And if you got money or land or got a vision to go get money, it's there in Texas. And I just love the culture.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate you holding us down out there, big homie.
Oh, you already know it, man.
Yes,
I got my
sir.
Cadillac draped down in Falcons, man. Everywhere I'm going, man.
Okay.
Georgia boy. That's a Georgia boy right there.
On 22.
They tell it,
But I keep them clean, though.
Hey.
I know. They 10, but I keep it clean.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all having me on the show. I watch y'all every day, man. Every day, man.
Yeah.
It feels like I talk to Falcons fan every day I watch the show. I swear.
Hey.
But yeah, I'm finna get out of here. We got us a football tournament this weekend. We'll be down in San Antonio for the unrestricted tournament, so we on.
Okay then.
Yes, sir.
A good old time with that. And thank you again, Georgia, Texas boy. We appreciate you.
Appreciate
Hey
y'all.
man, send us some footage, dog.
Oh yeah, we want to see that car. We definitely do.
Yes, sir.
Picture what you're doing. We want to see that too. You can find me at Miss Maggie T, wherever you find me, Instagram. So
I got you. I got you.
Yep.
Be safe, bro. Be safe.
All right,
Oh,
now
yeah.
we're gonna hold up for a couple more minutes. If we ain't got nobody else want to jump on this panel and speak their piece, we probably just gonna go ahead and close it out. Matt, Mike,
Can I say something real quick?
go ahead.
Man, look, look, bro. Don't. I'm not condoning violence, none of that, bro. I don't know. It's a dream, but I gotta share this dream with y'all, man.
Oh,
Lord,
I'm not. This. Look, this is not PG-13. All right, so YouTube, please don't dock us for this. If you do, it's my fault, Miss Maggie. All right, but I swear I went to sleep for a second, and I ain't did no bad shit since I've been a teenager. Okay, and I go to sleep. That thing, I'm in somebody's house. Like I'm Carl CJ from from goddamn GTA. I'm in there still in Transformers. I said, what the hell is, I woke up and said, what the hell is going on? I'm sleeping in somebody's house. Bro, I swear. And I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, it's 9 o'clock. I had Bumblebee. I had all of them, bro. I had every last one of them. I had no clue how the hell I even got that dream, bro. I don't even play with Transformers no more. Okay, so look, stay off the drugs. Look, kids, don't smoke no weed. Don't drink no liquor. Don't be mad, Mike. All right, that's all I had to say about that. But I had to share y'all. I had to share that with y'all.
You want to smoke a blunt with
I thought he was talking about Transformers like electrical units. Because all the power outages that been going around.
And Matt Mike a little nerd. You know.
Somebody that's spiked your water with 211.
He said,
Bro. I'm very much a nerd, y'all. I'm very much a nerd.
Hey, Mike, did you smoke a blunt with Optimus Prime? That's all I want to do. Did you smoke a blunt with Optimus Prime? Did y'all take a shot or something? He had some oil, you had those oil. We wouldn't.
Hey, that would explain this dream. That would explain that dream, bro. Because I can't drink no more. I act a damn fool. That's probably when somebody spikes something.
Yeah, look. Walking around, you like them Transformer bodies.
Right. Look, as long as the Transformers wasn't talking back to you. That's all.
Hey, they were talking. That's the crazy part. They were talking back.
He on the edible. Mike did have
I'm not lying, bro. I was cheesing from here to there, boy.
Let's bring in another mic. We got Trucker Mike.
Okay, man. Trucker Mike. Hey, man.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
What's going on, Flair?
Blow that big horn, Big Mike. Blow that big horn.
Up here doing.
There you go.
I'm up here in Cleveland. Hey, I'm up here in Cleveland Brown country, dropping shit at Walmart per unit.
Oh, look, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Come on now. They might be looking. They might see you on here. They might look for you. Be careful now. Don't incriminate yourself, Big Mike.
Trust me. I got a dirty bird hammer in here for one of them. They tried me.
I promise.
What I'm looking forward to, as far as training camp goes, will have to be who's going to probably be number 2 behind Cordell Patterson. And from what I'm hearing about Tyler Algier, he might be that number 2 guy if he don't end up being a starter.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling y'all about Algier, man. He's true.
He a beast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of the nonsense with Cam Jordan, y'all right, he definitely did shut his mouth because I don't want to hear nothing when we spank him the first game. Hell, we might sweep him this year.
Yeah, we got something to say this year. Like that. We ain't finna
and plus, not to mention, the Bucks just signed what's his name that caught the pass on him they just caught the pass on him. So he gonna have to see him too. So it wouldn't shock me if he catches another Hail Mary pass on them too.
Hey, Lisa gave him the perfect name. Cam and Cheese Sandwich.
That's it.
I like that. Whoever came with the idea need to go ahead and trademark that.
Lisa, trademark that immediately. Cam and Cheese Sandwich.
Matter of Matter of fact, if anybody working fast food, do a commercial for that shit.
Yeah.
The hot cam and cheese. No, that's the cold cam and cheese sandwich.
Just put it on a flag, so when he come out on the field, you just wave it.
And since he number 94, give him 94% off.
Be safe, but we're gonna go ahead and add Lisa to the panel too.
Lisa,
there she go.
There she go.
There she go.
We have another lady.
Welcome to the foolishness.
It don't happen that often. We have another lady.
There she go.
Hey. What up? Hey, Queen.
You might turn your volume down, Lisa. It's probably Lisa.
Well, she out there getting crunk, boy. Why you?
I'm trying to tell you.
It's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, check your sound. It might be
she over there getting crunk, bro.
Hey, look.
Or the trucker.
I got the goddamn bounce going, boy. Shit.
Look, now
y'all got me ready. Man, y'all got me some.
You know where Lisa at? It's the party.
Yeah, I see.
Somebody music is up.
There could be somebody else. What you gotta say, Lisa?
I was just coming in to say hey to you guys.
Okay.
Well, hey, Lisa.
I'm gonna say a little bit more of her tomorrow because we do have a show tomorrow. I'll give you guys more after we can close up.
I was just coming in to say hey to you guys.
Say hello. Y'all get to say hello tomorrow morning.
Somebody here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're having some issues somewhere.
There we go.
That was Lisa. Just put it up. That's okay, Lisa. Just show the pretty face. That's what we do. And let's see. Solo. You know I'm blind. Solo Dolo Creep.
Huh? Oh.
That name. I love this. Bring me joy to see fellow Falcons fan. You know, and you're a new name. I haven't seen your name. Well, of course, I can't.
Solo Dolo Creek. Oh, that don't sound good.
Yeah, boy.
Appreciate you coming through, Solo. Appreciate it, bro.
Thumbs up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, we all we got.
Music. We got it. We know. We're trying to get it together. That's okay. Everybody.
Appreciate it.
Chat too.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate that, big dog.
Appreciate that, big homie. Don't be out there creeping though.
I know, right?
You do it solo though.
Hey, don't be me. Don't be me. All right, don't. I'm not condoning that. I love the name though. That's a dope ass name.
It's about blocking.
Only
See,
man
Tony
might.
Wright, they're having a whole conversation in the chat. It's about blocking and tackling 1 week at a time and just wait by October. Mainstream media are going to try to start kissing our asses, but we aren't having it. So yeah, it's gonna get to that point. Now they are we scheduled to be last in the league, and AJ ain't getting no kind of love, and
right.
We ain't got Matt Ryan as a quarterback anymore. So y'all gonna be horrible. Well,
I'm just waiting on one thing.
At least we ain't Carolina got 2 damn quarterbacks trying to figure out who in the hell gonna start what game.
Oh, you mean the Pampers?
Right.
The Carolina Pampers.
Yeah, the Pampers. Yeah, the Carolina Pampers.
If anything, I think Carolina gonna be the ones ranked dead last this year in all categories.
I tell people all the time, man. Dude, Donald and Baker Mayfield are not your answer at all.
You got
your running back can't stay his ass on the field.
You got Crimea River Mayfield.
And then hell, you got Robbie Anderson who was saying damn no and crap. I said hell, if anything, seeing what's going on in Carolina, I like our chances all year.
Yeah. Robbie Anderson.
Big time.
And them new helmets they gonna play, they gonna unveil again. So I still think we got the better damn helmets.
Oh man, the red helmets, yeah, big time. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Prime time and now we looking good.
Hey, I just want to let y'all know my oven is on at the house.
Okay.
I have a big ass humble pie bacon in my oven for one Brian McFadden from C.
That man did not like that dude.
Boy, you
Boy,
ain't heard that
the
go.
way he
Let
talked
that dude go.
about these
Hey,
Falcons.
he been at that dude neck like a bow tie, boy.
Boy,
Bro,
he ain't
for
gonna
real.
he ain't
Man,
gonna
hey,
go.
look here. Boy, I'm like a brother circling a dead deer on him. I'm waiting on him. The way he talked bad about the Falcons, bro, I wanted to read through my phone and ring his damn neck. He talks so bad about this thing. And like
Look,
I said,
bro.
that go
Look,
back to
it's
that's
gonna
the fear of the unknown. They put us
it's gonna be
last
so
because they
many.
don't know what he
Brian
gonna
Fag
look
gonna
like.
eat. Brian Fag gonna eat some damn crow. As a matter of fact, he gonna eat a falcon. Cause when he see red and black, pardon my language. If anybody watch wrestling here, Brian Fag, I'm gonna make him see some damn bloodline shit for him.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he ain't gonna have no choice but to acknowledge us.
Knowledge us.
Trust me. Look, it's gonna be some content creators right along there with him too.
Mm-hmm.
And allow me to be
I'm
front
like,
and
shoot, they
center.
could get hell. You can get a Superman punch too.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
You have to acknowledge us. I'm gonna be Roman Reigns. Yeah, acknowledge us. Come on now.
Well, let's go ahead, you guys, and go ahead and wrap this up. You know, we don't like to go over 2 hours or anything like that. I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Let everybody go ahead and do their, rounds of, last minute thoughts. And then I'm gonna end it because I got some promos to do at the end. So
That's right.
let's start off with Ant. Let's go ahead and get your last thoughts, and let everybody. Let me get your little banner up too, so everybody can know how to find you. Go ahead, Ant.
I'm just looking forward to training camp with the veterans starting next week. And we're gonna start putting ourselves back on the block because we've been off kilter for the last couple seasons. And yeah, people gonna start giving us some credit and some we're gonna start popping some heads off this year.
Lily, what you got, Mr. Therapist? What you got to say?
Listen, man, them Dirty Birds is back. Training camp about to start.
Yeah.
These boys about to show and prove. All y'all naysayers, pay attention. But these gonna be the same people y'all got to deal with during the season. We hungry, we bought our business, and we ready to play. Don't say I didn't tell you. But y'all can catch me right here down here in the banner. Listen, Dirty Bird Thursday, that's what we do.
All right, Coach, what you got?
Just believe what I say. The Falcons are going to be a playoff team. Simple. So, but
Bingo.
just be prepared for an exciting season. Believe. Just believe. All right. You can find me on all those channels right there: Twitter's, YouTube, and Instagram. I'm the same thing, Coach Unchained. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Absolutely. We're gonna go on right next to me, the first trucker right next to me, because 2 of them on this joint. Go ahead.
They both got on red.
And then you know what? You got a YouTube. Did you put that in there?
Who,
I
me?
do have a YouTube, Miss Maggie, and there it is right there.
He did.
Oh, you did put it in there. Perfect.
If anybody want to go up in the search bar and put me up in there in YouTube, you can go find me right there.
I got you.
Hey, y'all, hit me up on Twitter, all that good stuff. Y'all know what time deal. Y'all make it do what it do. Big Ant, bro, when you said we finna knock some heads off, you know what came in my head?
What's that?
Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, baby.
Oh,
Boy, I was
yep.
just gonna say that.
Hey,
We knocking heads off.
look,
We knocking
Blackberry,
motherfucking heads off.
Need some head busters.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Come on now.
You know what
we're
I'm
gonna
saying?
bust their head to the white meat.
Appreciate, all the way down to the white meat too, baby. Hey, appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, share this stream. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, your auntie, your neighbor, tell your pet. If they got the spoke, tell your pet to hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. We just like bringing y'all good content. We love the home team. Home team, always represent for the home team, baby.
Awesome. Let's absolutely. Mike, since you over there right next to the big trucker man, What you got to say? And he disappeared. You know, we're going.
I mean, y'all gonna sit me next to the big offensive lineman. What kind of shit is that? I'm the fucking quarterback.
Hey, Mike, he gonna protect you though. He gonna protect you though.
Look, man, look. I'll take that. I'll take the handoff and I'll wait for my fullback. All right. Hey man, you guys continue to I don't even know what the hell I'm saying right now. That's his damn subscribe. Just subscribe, goddamn. Just subscribe. Look, bro. Hey, when I wake up from a nap, bro, I'm out. I'm out like that's it. I'm out. Look, I'm fumbled over my words. I can't talk right. Y'all just hit that damn subscribe button. That's about it.
He said hit the subscribe button.
Just hit that subscribe button.
This Blackberry. There you go. Look at Noah in there. Y'all please pray for Noah because I just went through this about a couple of weeks ago with COVID. I'm back to myself.
Man. Sure did.
Get well soon, though. Yes, sir.
No, so you might not see that, him teaching us a little bit for a couple of weeks, but we're gonna wish him all the best. Stay hydrated, bro. We love you. Hope to see you back. Man might still dreaming about them transfers. BBL. Night Rider. Let everybody know where they can find you and
y'all see it right there. Oh, first of all, hey, let me tell y'all, so y'all finna maybe go back and find that there little John there, boy. I'm finna be letting knock heads off all night. I'm gonna have that Atlanta United bump box waking up the whole neighborhood. But hey, man, look. For everybody that work for CBS Sports that talk bad about these Falcons, Brian McFadden. For everybody at ESPN that talk bad about us, well, everybody said L. Duncan because she.
I'm gonna reach out to Brian. Guess what I'm about to do? I don't reach out to Ledbetter too. So we're gonna have them negative folks on here because I want to give them the business. So
when you get Brian McFadden, you let me know. I'm gonna get him a piece of my mind.
Ledbetter gonna get a music from me.
RKO, all that. One wing ain't
matter of fact, jackhammer for his ass.
I mean, really. He sounded like he swallowed a cheese grater.
But hey, man, I'm gonna let these folks know. Y'all better put some respect on our name. Put some cheese, some avocado, some bacon, some crouton, whatever the kind of toppings you want to put on. You better put some respect on our name. Cause boy, we out for blood this year. We tired of y'all talking bad about Atlanta. That 2083 shit is gone.
Yes, sir.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
And with that being said, y'all see where y'all can find me at IG, Night Rider 229, Snapchat, Night Rider FDU, all Y's, no I's, man. We gonna catch y'all on the flip side.
That's right. And Trucker Mike Photo. Wow. Go ahead and close it out. You got
all I got to say is this. Please. All I got to say is this. Please believe this season is going to be more than 4 and 8 wins because Coach Smith, he finna open up that RPO playbook. So y'all ain't got to. So if we win games, all right, I don't want to hear your mouth. But you start losing, hey, just remember, you can't blame number 2 because he ain't no stationary. Because Mariota, he ain't no stationary object. He gonna be running all over that goddamn field.
Oh yeah.
And since y'all like to go way back with head busters, I got one for you. In the words of Pastor Troy, ain't no more play in GA.
Hey, there it is.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
And on that note, let the church say amen.
Amen.
Amen, bro. You heard it here first.
Amen.
Amen, brother. Amen.
So, we'll go ahead and close it out, everybody. I want you guys take it now because I'm seeing there are still sections right now. I'm on Ticketmaster right now. You go on Ticketmaster and get those open practice tickets for August 15th. The Atlanta Falcons Nation crew will be in section 110 club. All right? So, get your tickets right now. They only $5, people. You go get a pack of cigarettes. Go ahead and put that cigarette pack down. Get your tickets.
Cigarette $8 now.
So you and 40 with us on that day, because we finna have that section. I don't care if it's practice. Dude, we seeing some pads in play. I'm happy. I'm excited. So we're gonna be in there like it's a football game, cheering and be ready. And, you know, we're gonna be.
We talking about practice.
We're gonna be
about practice.
Not a game.
Practice.
About practice. Come on now.
About the price of a can of 211.
Not a game.
Right?
Not a
It's
game.
the price of a can of 211.
Absolutely.
You can't go wrong.
AFN will be at 110. And look,
How much 211 cost?
you never know. So stay tuned. Miss Maggie T might be giving out tickets again this year. So you can come sit with us. So y'all just gotta stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button right now. Alert bell. Don't miss this episode. We need to have at least 100 people viewing. Don't miss this episode because there's gonna be some more giveaways coming up for y'all. But last but not least, people, me and Miss Lisa of AFN, y'all just kind of seen her a little bit. I know she was having some audio difficulties. We're gonna get that thing upright because tomorrow morning, Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 a.m., we will have a special guest, and you want to hear about this one because she is a part of the. We're going to be talking about community engagement when it comes down to the activities that you guys be seeing around Atlanta. You be like, how in the world do these people find out about these events? How these Falcons fans gathering up? I need to know about it. Y'all about to hear about it now because AFN got exclusive of these activities that is going to be open for the family, the public. So y'all want to hear this a little bit. She's her name is Cabrian. I'm saying the name wrong. I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm gonna get her name right next time. Coleman, experiential marketing manager of the Atlanta Falcons. So if anybody went to that Juneteenth celebration, she was actually in charge of all of that, what Lisa participated in. So it's gonna be some exciting news to come out of this interview because college students, some opportunities for you guys as well. So please set your alarms for 9:30 a.m. on your way to work. Even if you can't watch it, listen to it because it's gonna be some good, important information coming out on that interview. And then she's another lady, you guys, that's in the sports. So it's always nice to have more women up on the team. But let's get it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. I appreciate you guys once again. This is Miss Maggie T. Y'all know how to find me, Miss Maggie T, wherever you find me. But if you're still interested in auditioning, because I'm trying to get over to Atlanta Sports Nation. That's another challenge we have. We're going to be talking about Hawks and Braves. I'm recruiting for that, people. So we're not just Atlanta Falcons. We're all Atlanta sports, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So y'all been shooting around with Steph Curry shooting coach.
We got some fighting going on in the Hawks camp, too, and I'm ready to see how that little, duo gonna work.
Oh, man. I'm so ready for that.
Ready for that,
That's
too.
going to be lovely.
They got me juiced all the way up for this NBA season, man.
It's Cabrion, y'all. I'm gonna say her name right. I'm gonna get it right before the show. But Cabrion, Cole.
I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So let's go ahead and get up out of here, people, until the next time. Falcons for life. That's right, Solo. Creek. I'm a creek. Y'all. Songs like that.
For all the wrestling fans, don't forget next week SummerSlam.
I'm just boy. Oh yeah.
Brock Lesnar
Reigns versus Lesnar, last man standing, bro.
Reigns versus Lesnar for the 100th millionth time. I already got my prediction on that one. I already got my prediction for that match.
That's right. See, speaking of wrestling, get with Matt Mike because we got a whole little wrestling channel that we're getting ready to roll up too. So look, we're gonna be all over.
Ready for that?
Oh yeah.
So
let me know because I'm ready for that.
Okay then. So hit up on me at Maggie T at AtlantaFalconsNation.com or Matt Mike at AtlantaFalconsNation.com. Hit us up or find us on social media if you do want to get on with that wrestling talk. So, thank you, Lisa. Great show as usual. I appreciate you guys. Until the next time, people, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Be there. And I'm out.
Peace.
Love, peace, and chicken grease, man.
Peace.